Hey folks, I just wanted to try to do a quick video. I don't know how quick it's going to be. Forgive me if it's too long, but there's a lot that needs to be said. And, y'all, if y'all are being persecuted right now, know that you're not alone, please. And don't let it make you lose faith. No matter what people say to you or do to you, don't lose faith. I see it so much right now. I've seen people that claim they're Christians, but yet they come back when something bad happens to them and they say, well, I guess the rapture's fake too. I guess this is fake too. I don't need this in my life. And then they leave. They just depart. It lets me know that they were never of us. So prepare yourselves. I believe this is why a lot of us in this life go through the things that we go through, to prepare us for things that's coming. Not to harden us at all. It's to make us rely more on the Lord. I believe that's why I've been through all the things that I've been through. Because right now, when I'm persecuted, I want the Lord more. Lord, help me. I can't deal with it alone. And that's just like with, what I was telling y'all, that PTSD that I suffered with, and I still have spells here and there, and there's a big difference between military PTSD and, civilian PTSD, because what the military used to be called was shell shocked. I never suffered with that. I've just been through stressful situations. Sorry, I got to get kind of closer because the wash machine's going now. Well, I'm seeing lots and lots of rumors of wars in the United States. I know y'all are too. Civil war and right versus left, and all. We're seeing this. We know it's coming. We know that what we've been seeing is an Antichrist plan. Because if we look back in history, let me tell y'all this right quick. My grandmother, her mom and dad, which was all that was left in their family, came to the United States to escape Stalin's rule in 1929. Stalin didn't come to power until 1924. So in that few short years, that communism was so bad that the Russians wanted out. A lot of them wanted out. The ones who liked capitalism, liked to own their own things, believed that when you work for something, it's yours, not everybody's. Communism is a reverse of that. Everything you own is the government's. And if you don't agree with them, you'll come up missing. That's the way that it works. I've heard unspeakable horrors of what happened with my grandma's family. Unspeakable. I won't even mention it here. But just know it happened under communism. And if, young people think that China's better, how would you like to have a camera on you 24/7? Because that's what's happening to them. They don't have the freedoms to do anything. They have to bow down to the government. That's communism. I'm seeing lots and lots and lots of now young adults holding their fists in the air, screaming for communism. And they don't realize what they're doing. This BLM movement that we're seeing, if you look at their little flag, the fist in the flag, that's a communism fist. They know exactly what they're doing. And these younger people are falling for it. They're falling for it without knowing what they're doing. They don't look up that part of history because it's being wiped out right now. It's being erased. Everything that Stalin did, everything that Hitler did, it's all being wiped out. But it's all part of the Antichrist plan. See, I believe Stalin was a mini Antichrist. I believe that Hitler was a mini Antichrist. What's the guy's name from Cuba? He was a mini Antichrist. The communist platform, I believe, is an Antichrist platform. A Antichrist platform, not the. Because if it's the Antichrist, it's going to be global, not just in one country or another. It's scary for a lot of people, especially people that say people from the Soviet Union that moved here from the 80s and the 70s. They're seeing what's going on. You can imagine that they're pretty creeped out at what they're seeing, because it's the same. They're using the same tactics that Stalin used, that Hitler used, and all the above. And thankfully, when I was younger, way younger, I was in the World War II, everything World War II. So much so that I studied that side of history even in school. Libraries. I go to the library and just, get a book on how Hitler came to power and things like that, and I would read about it, and it was sick what they were doing. But I wanted to know. Little did I know it would be reprogrammed and revisioned and things like that, and people would like it today because they're removing that part of history. So y'all be careful. Be careful, be careful, be careful, especially if you're young, because it's easy to fall into what everybody else is doing. And I see it all day long. Well, so-and-so is doing this, so I'm going to do the same thing. So-and-so is doing this and this and this, and it's just a big mess. That's why a lot of younger people today are doing the things they're doing, because everyone else is doing it. They're following the patterns of this world. We're not to do that. Follow Christ or the world, not both. You're either hot or you're cold. There's no lukewarm. Lukewarm would be spewed out of the Lord's mouth. We read that in Revelation. So be careful again, folks. And please know that you're not alone. Keep the faith no matter what comes your way, because things will come your way. You're not promised it won't. We're not promised that things won't get too bad before that trumpet sounds. But I'm going to tell you what, no matter what happens to you on this earth, you can't imagine how you will feel. You really can't. You cannot imagine how you will feel standing in the clouds in front of the Lord. I couldn't imagine it. If it's anything remotely like the peace that I felt when my heart stopped in 2018, I'm telling you, I can't even explain that peace. It was so strong that it makes me want to tear up right now thinking about it, because I wanted to stay in it. So when you're standing in front of the Lord, you're not going to think about anything here anyways. That peace is so strong. It's unexplainable. But it's already getting too long on this video. I have so much more I want to talk about, but I'll save it for another video. I love all of you, and God bless.